Yeah. Okay. Coffee look good. Thank you very much, Harry. Looking good is good business. Thank you very much. It's looking good. Not also. Thank God. I know, just like the man of God said, I need to say something so that we keep on looking good. And the Lord will see you through. So this is statistics. So right. Let's just take small program. Statistics. So online, are you there? Are they? With the number.
Yes, we are here.
Okay. Hello? Can you hear me? Online?
Mr. Vincent, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Agitating from this. Listen it. Still relevant. There is a statistics inside. Probability is also part of this course. There is a computation and combination also part of this course. There's a hypothesis and moving on those ones. At least that beginning. You don't know you can't remember, it's not only for you, it's also for your children, nephews and cousins and all the rest of it. So already now, statistics. Have you written that? Statistics is the application. Statistics is the application of mathematics. Statistics is the application of mathematics in taking vital decision. Statistics is application of mathematics in taking vital decision. Are we there? That grammar is enough, not too much, which means if I don't know how to calculate, statistics will be a problem. Because one that does not understand math cannot be doing statistics. Because you must know small calculation to apply statistics. For instance, now, Nigeria and Ghana is playing. iPhone. That's a patriotic. Nigeria 4, Ghana 2. I hope you're getting that because with those two scores, which is figure, which is mathematics, you can now conclude and say, based on this score, Nigeria won the. You have used the mathematics and you have applied statistics, which is interpretation of those figures. So with those interpretations, we have already said what happened in the picture play. Is that okay? And somebody can do research, collect data from so many people. For instance, if you go around and collect data from so many people, both rural and urban, you will discover that this particular economy, this particular government is not doing well. From the statistics, so I say, how many times do you eat in the morning? That will say, sometimes it's one, so sometimes it's afternoon alone. And you ask some people, those who are not doing well are more than those who are doing well. You cannot draw decision. Now, based on that, people are not finding things easy. Because from inflation rate now is 20 something point something, 20% above. So with that, with inflation, when you see those figures, you can draw that the price of things has gone very high. That is application of mathematics in taking vital decision. Is that okay? Not to talk too much, let's move. One of the subtopics is statistics. Because we're dealing with statistics and so many subtopics as related to the scheme of probabilities or statistics. This one is also fun. So we're looking at one particular. One subtopic. Let's measure of position. Call this measure of position. Some say it's measure of central tendency. Central tendency. Some say no, it is measure of location. Are you following? All of them, they mean what? The same. Whether measure of position or measure of central tendency, or measure of location or position. They all mean the same thing. For us to understand this, for us to measure a position or measure central tendency, there are three key players here. The mean, the mode, and the median. But in that mean, there are different types. But the one we are going to consider for today is arithmetic mean, which is the general mean. There is harmonic mean. There is geometric mean. There is even quadratic mean. But for now, we will come to a point where we say types of mean, we'll deal with it. But for now, the mean we are talking about now is arithmetic mean, which is the common mean, which is average. Is that okay? So, right, the following are some of the terms. The following are some of the terms. The following are some of the terms related. Some of the terms, I hope you are getting me, those of us online. Some of the terms related to the above subtopic, which is measure of position. Above sub what? Topic. Number one. Variables. These are set of numbers, variables. At least you remember that in the concept, variables. These are set of numbers arranged, set of numbers arranged in ascending, or descending order. Arranged in ascending or descending order of magnitude. Magnitude here means size. Set of numbers arranged in ascending or descending order of magnitude. Ascending means from smallest to what? While descending is from the highest to what? So when those numbers are arranged in that order, it's called variables. Must be able to distinguish variables and frequency. Remember that variables will form our mean, variables will form our mode, variables will form our median. Frequency cannot be our answer. Variables will always form our answer. Mean, mode, median. Number two, frequency. Are you there? These are a set of numbers. These are a set of numbers that are not arranged. These are a set of numbers that are not arranged. They are not arranged in any known order. In any known order. Any known order. Any known order of arrangement. Because what we know as far as arrangement is concerned is that arrangement can be from the smallest to the highest, from the highest to the smallest. But whereby we start with 1, we now write 0, we write 8, we write 2. There's no more ascending or what. So that's how frequency is arranged. So that is the distinction between frequency and what? Variable. So that you're able to understand that too. So that you'll be able to determine which one is a variable, which one is what? Frequency. Variables are arranged in ascending or what? Descending. Frequency does not follow those two orders. It's anyhow. You can arrange it anyhow you like. So that's why it's frequency. Because there are times in examination, normally we know that variable will be the one on top. Frequency is that. But sometimes examination, because it's objective you are going to do, they may put variable on top and put frequency down. But because you are used to frequency is the first one on top, variable is the down. And you mix it. But if you have understood the meaning of variable, you know that arrangement should be ascending or what? Descending. But while frequency does not follow any known Number 3, mean. Mean. But let me make it clearer. This mean is arithmetic mean, so that we know the type we're dealing with. So that no. Assuming is when we don't know mean, we want to take an assumption. Are you following? But that means this arithmetic mean is what we are assuming. Maybe arithmetic mean now we want to calculate it. We don't know it. The question has said take an assumption. Use that assumption to find the actual mean. And this assuming can take 2 forms, but we'll come back to that. It can take form of assuming for deviation. It could be assuming for real mean. Do you understand? But we'll come to that. But what we have to now is arithmetic. Hold on. This is the average. This is the average. This is the average of a given set of numbers. Average of a given set of what? Numbers. Given set of what? Numbers. Full stop. Already we know what is average. Let's assume the age is, let's say, 2. So I don't want them to do that. Let's do 2, 3, and 1. So in this case, I'm going to add 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1. How many are we? 6. No, how many are we? 3. So when I add all, I divide by 3. That is average. And the answer will come out. So, okay. So, right. Other types of mean are, let's just write it later, we can talk about more. Other types of mean are, harmonic mean, harmonic, H-O-R, monic, harmonic mean, geometric mean, geometry, G-E-O, metric, geometric mean, quadratic mean, Is that okay? So those are the type of mean we'll study later. But the one we're dealing with now is called arithmetic word. When the time comes to talk about harmonic, but it's also part of the scheme of work or person. Number 3 or 4. 4 are they? 4 is a mode, M-O-D-E, mode. That's another player in this measure of position. Mode. Hold on. Mode. Right like this. And this is variable like this. So sounds like that. This is variable of variables. I mean, are you going to? Sorry. Not this one. This is variable. I thought we were here. This is variable that falls. No, so this is a variable that has This is a variable that has the highest frequency. The variable that has the highest frequency. Variable that has the highest frequency in a set of numbers. In a set of numbers. In a set of numbers. Is that okay? Full stop. Also define as a variable that is common. A variable that is common in a given set of numbers is common. That means you are common than the other ones, right? Maybe whereby you see that 3 is written like 3 times. Other ones are not up to 3 times. 3 is the mode. So your cosmos has the highest frequency. Find it everywhere. It's common. That's all we like. Mode. Number 5, are they? Is it 5? 5. Good. Final one, median. Median. M-E-T-I-N. Median. Hey, that's the one I'm supposed to put this here. Variable or what? Variables. Are you following? Are they hearing me? Yes. Okay. I said no, mode. Yes, median. 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 This is the variable or variables that falls. I want to remove the off the. Oh yeah, now because since if they can't hear me, they will talk. Okay, connected. Hello. Those of us online, any questions?
I hear you.
Okay, that's very good. I like that. So we move on. Median. I said this is the variable. Or what? That means it could be 1 or 2, I mean. It can't be 3, it's only 1 or 2. So this is the variable or what? Variable that falls at the middle. That falls at the middle. That falls at the middle of a given set of numbers. Of a given set of numbers. Given set of what? When there's a condition. When arranged. Because if the arrangement is not there, mode can come. A median can come. So for something to fall at the middle, there must have been an arrangement. Arrangement could be ascending or what? So when arranged in ascending, when arranged in ascending, ascending, no add order, never reach that side. When arranged in ascending or descending order of the magnitude. Magnitude and this size. That means from either smallest to the highest or from the highest to the lowest. Is that okay? These are the players. They are just 3.
Please,
They have
Mr.
not
Vincent, set of numbers when arranged.
when arranged in ascending.
Okay.
When arranged in ascending or descending order. Arranged in ascending or descending order. Is that okay? Ascending or descending order of magnitude. Full stop. So having this in mind, we can calculate mean, can calculate mode, we can calculate median. And this mode, median, and median, these are the 3 things. That's all. Under measure of what? Because sometimes I just because which of the following is not a measure of position. You should know that these 3 are measure of position. And any 4th one that does not follow these 3 means it's not a measure of position. So you must know those 3. Nobody will ask to define variable. They won't ask to define frequency. But they may ask to define mode. Or they may ask to calculate mode and tell you which one is in this category. So when it comes to questions, it can be a single set of numbers, which I will call group and what on group. We are starting with on group data. When the data is not grouped, we can be asked to find mean, mode, median. When the data is grouped, we can be asked to find mean, mode, median. And sometimes in calculating, there could be algebra in the calculation. They may give us algebraic expression like x, 2x, 3x. I know you find me. Yeah. Are you following? Or sometimes they will give us some missing things. I tell us to look for it.
Let's start and see whether we can do something. So we are starting with, there are two types, like I told you. Is either the data is grouped or, but we'll start with the on group data, because that's the one we're supposed to know. On group data. We're starting with this. The data is not grouped. It's a simple frequency matters. So let's see. Are you ready? Question number one from my textbook, teach yourself mathematics. Let's start with something simple, which everybody can even solve without me doing it. Question one. Let's test them for that. I know it's a long time they went to school, but they remember small things. Question one. Given a set of numbers, given the set of numbers, given the set of numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Given the set of numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 1, 3. I hope you are getting it. 1 to 5. Then 3. 1, 3. 3, 1. Full stop. This is just on group data. Okay? Full stop. That means when you write 1, 2 to 5, you add 3, 1, 3. So it's making 8 numbers in all. Okay? Full stop. Fine. The mode. Okay, fine. A, mode. Fine. Question A, mode. B, median. C, mean. Mode is 3. We can solve it, Abi. Those of us online, give it a try. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 3. This is the question on the board. You are expected to find mode, find median, and then find mean. Let's see what you can do at this level. Those of us online, have you seen the question? Mode is 3. Median is 2.75. Median or mean? Which one? Okay, mean is 2.75. Median call. Those of us online, are you copying? Median about 4.5. Are you sure? Median is 3. Yes. Of course. Hello? At least not to read the grammar. Where is this guy? Where is it? Hello? Sorry. Let me check something out here. Let me return to the screen. And wait. Okay. Better. Those of us online, how far have you tried? How far have you tried it?
Yes.
What's the answer for me? Mode median?
Mode is 3. Mode is 3. Median is 3. Mean is 2.75.
Good. They are doing well. So we'll start like this. For those of us, maybe The calculator is not available. They just can't do it. So let's see. Mode. This is the number that occurs most, Abi. And that is 3. Then B, median. For you to find median, arrangement must be done. From the smallest, how many one is there? You write 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, and what? You must arrange either this way, anyhow, provided is ascending or what? Descend. Are you seeing it? Anyone you like? This is let's write it. This is ascending, Abi. Ascending order. This is descending what? Order. So whichever method you have adopted, median is the one that falls in the middle. So first 3, another 3, another. How did you get your median?
I arranged and I found that my median is 3 6. So I added 3 4 3 6 divided by 2.
Good, because sometimes I know say it's objective. Sometimes it could be 3 4.
Yeah.
You know you have to add to get the result. Because I know this one is 3 3. Somebody will just say median is 3. But some other times not 3 5. You say you don't know. So you have to follow the rules so that 3 plus 3 divided by 2, that will be 6 over 2. Result is 1. And the other part, which is C, Abi, mean, which is S bar, Abi. You remember S bar? S bar. That's the symbol. So it's going to be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 3 plus 1 plus 3. All over the total frequency, which is 8, Abi. The total number, Abi, is 8. So when we add the numerator to be 22 over 1, and I believe it's 2.75, Abi, and that is our median. Remember, this is on group 1 data. A data that is not group, a data that is just scattered like that. And we arrive at an acceptable answer. At least this is very easy, Abi. If you see this type, you just get the answer without stress. No, there's this type also. No. This type, now, there is objective now. They want to test everything. At least this is the beginning. The first question we have seen is not. It's not that when you don't practice, it looks as if it's easy. But as you have started now, and we're taking it gradual, you should understand. As long as you are practicing, no one will teach you, go home and relax. No, you need to practice. Don't wait till like that. Try to practice. One thing about it, they be like a cassette. They play back. If you put something there, they empty cassette, they bring anything out. So if you don't know that with something and you have forgotten, you go to play. So that is life. So that is the end of question 1. Those of us online, any question? We are moving to question 2. I believe this one is has ended. Let's look at question 2 by starting this way. Are you ready? Question 2. Right, the grammar is there. Question number 2 from my textbook, Teach Yourself Mathematics. If you need copy still available, it's just 5,000 only. It's also in Virtual Legal Bookshop if you need copies. I did. The following outcomes were recorded. Either the following outcomes were recorded when a die, D-I-E, you know that, Abi? The one who used to play Ludo, Abi? When a die was thrown 30 times. A die was thrown 30 times. Let's write on the board like this. 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 4, 6, 3, 3. Look at it very well. 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 4, 6, 3, 3. The next arrangement, 2 under it, 3, 1, 4, 6, 2, 4, 3, 5, 6. Another one, 6, 4, 5, 2, 4, 1, 5, 2, 3, and then 4. If you look at the arrangement as that, as you are throwing the die, that is from 1 to 6. I mean, you throw, we saw 4. We throw another one, so 1. And we did that 30 times. These are the outcomes of that throw of a die for 30 times. And from this, the question told us what to do. Question A. Question A, the question say A. Is that we should construct? Construct a frequency. Construct a frequency. A frequency distribution. Distribution table for the outcomes. For the outcomes. For the outcomes. The ones after we must have constructed, we should go ahead and do what we did before. And we should find the mode, the median, and the mean of the outcomes. Of the outcomes that we should correct to a reasonable degree of accuracy. A reasonable degree of what? Accuracy. That is, if there is also an objective like that, you don't have choice. All you need to do is to arrange things. You must arrange things. If it's objective, you must arrange if there is need for that. Because sometimes one thing about it is that they decide to give you some issue. For instance, you know mean already. That means it's summation of efforts. I follow it. You will see an objective. They'll give you summation of efforts. Give you summation of what? F. And tell you to find me. So if you don't know how to do that in real theory, you won't be able. Just the same thing with correlation and regression as a part of the course outline that we'll do later. But for now, we have the arrangement. This is our X. This is our what? F. X there is the variable. YF is the frequency. X is variable. X is frequency. So we know that that is 1 to 6, Let's go this way. Before we go this way. Right? You understand the tally? Good. That means this is 1. How many 1 is there? 3. We'll do 1, 2, 3. I'll put 3. Is it clear? No, tally means when you are counting, when you see the first one, you draw 1 stroke. See the second one, draw 1 stroke. If you see the 5th one, you take the 4. So you must go out, because objective question, you may see strokes like that arranged. They will arrange it like this. Another one, and they tell you how many it is. If you don't know that this is 5, You won't know what you are adding. So you must understand tally. Because it's objective question, you must know what each 5 is the arrangement. I know that the fifth one was put on top. If you don't know, you think they cancel that for you understand what I'm saying, but you won't know that that is the rule. So 3 here. So how many 2? Those of us online, I hope you are following. There's 5, I mean. How many 3? There's 5 and 1 more. Then 6. How many 4? 7. How many 5? We have here. How many 6? 4. We have here. Is it clear? This answers question what? A. That we should construct a frequency distribution table. Sometimes in examination, they will give you the frequency table. Sometimes they will tell you to construct it whichever way. They have a way of doing something objective, but you must understand how to do theory. So you say it's 3, 5, 6, 7, 5, 4. Correct. Correct. So having seen that, the question said first, I should find what? This B. I call this one Roman figure 1. To find what? What is mode on the board? 4 or 7? Is it 4 or 7 or 6? Your own is 4. You go. Those of us online, are you with us?
Yes, sir.
What's your mode?
4.
4. Okay, good, good. So this is the variable that has the highest frequency. Answer is 4. Roman figure 2. What is that? Median. How do we get median? We rearrange. Okay, let's assume in examination that was 300. If that one was 300, how would you arrange that? There is a method. Thank you. So what's the method?
Most of what you add the frequencies together.
Yes.
Whatever you get, you know where the media is going to be. That
You know where it should be. But you can't tell us.
I can't say.
Right? You're just sum of F, sum of F, sum of F over sum of N. This one no example, it will know. So well, it's good. It's good. We have come to a point where we need to think. But there are so many methods of doing it. But there are easy methods when it comes to objective. It is objective you are doing. So like you were saying, summing what? The frequency, which is okay. It's okay. If you sum all this, you know it's 30 already. You know it's 30. So because it's 30, and you are aware that our what is it called? Median is the one that falls at the middle. 30. If I count 15, 15, will anything be at the middle? So I have to take it to 14, 14. That means 2 will be at the what? Middle. See what I'll do now, fast. To get my answer. Watch you. The whole of this 30, I mean, I should count 14, 14. Watch you. 3 plus this is what? 8 plus 6. That means everything is there. Answer is there. 4. Because if I also count this plus this what? 9. To make 9 14. To make it 14, to me, I should take 5 from here. I put it here. How many remaining here? 2. That means 4. Is how many in the middle? 2. So that means in this case, my answer without stress is 4 plus 4 divided by 2. 8 over 2. Answer is 4. Do you understand that? That one is sharp. And that method is the best. Easy. Just add everything together, which you know is 30. I know that 30 frequency means we're talking about these numbers up to 30 times. Middle. I know that when you see 15, not to be at the middle, you shift graph. 14, 14. 2 variables be at the main, and you can add. This is already 14. This is up. We go down. This plus is 9. Take 5 from this 7 to add to this, become what 14. How many remaining? 2. 2. The frequency is 2. It means that 4 is how many at the middle? 2. And that is our median. That's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is that other method we were saying, writing everything out by saying, by writing how many one, how many two. You know, this, like I told you, this one has advantage. Assuming this 3 was 300, will you write one up to 300? That would be a lot of work. But this one is good because the number is not large, but I've given you first method, this second one, we'll not give you the last one. But let's
just have a minute for the question.
Is it?
I think we just have a minute for the question.
If it's a minute for the question, this is too long. But this method I gave you that first time is the best. In any way, that's the best. Because just look at it and you get a result. But this one, if it's theory, it doesn't have time to begin to do all this. But OBJ, this is the best method. Even in theory, this is still the best method. That one I give those counts. But let's just assure people that what we did here is correct. Let's go ahead. How many 3, 6, Abby? That's 6, Abby. How many 4? How many 5? How many 6? I said, you know, we have to count 14, 14, Abby. That's the same idea. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We count again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Are you seeing it? 2 numbers at the middle. That is how many methods now? Second method, another third method is to find what we call median what? Position, not formula for calculating median. Because formula for calculating median will only occur in a group data. What is the group? So we're talking about position. N plus 1 over what? 2. This is TH, position. It's not formula for calculating median. There is formula for calculating median in a group data. On group data, median does not have a formula. You only have a formula to know which one that falls at the main. The total number is 30. 30 plus it. That will be 31 over what? And this is a 15.5, Abby. Is that okay? 15.5 means the 14th, sorry. It means the 15th and the 16th position are the number that falls at the 15th and the 16th. 3 plus this is 14. 15 and 16 is there. Which is what? Which is 4. Is it clear? Or 1, 2, 3. This is 14, Abby. 15, 16. Are you saying that? Whichever one you like. Hello?
Please, can you take that first method again, please? I don't get it.
Okay, first method. Total number is 30, Abby.
Yes,
Hello?
yes, I got that. I got that.
Okay, if that is clear, that set will be divided into 2. You know it's 15, 15, Abby?
Yes.
And nothing will be at the middle. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct. Yes.
So you have to make it 14, 14. So that
Okay.
2 variables will be at the middle. So
Okay.
as I counted 14, on this level, this point, 14, Abby?
Yes.
3 plus 8, 3 plus 5 plus 6 is 14. I've
Yes.
counted it up. The down
Okay.
is what? 9, Abby?
Yes.
So to make 9 to be 14, I need to take 5 from here, Abby?
Yes, sir.
To make it 14. So that how many numbers will be at the beginning? 2 variables.
2. Yes.
So that 2 variables at the middle is 4, Abby?
Yes.
So that's why it's all 4.
Oh, okay.
Divided by 2.
Okay.
Just like we did here. Are you seeing that?
All right.
I put this?
Yes,
Is it
yes.
clear now?
Thank you. Yes,
Good,
it is.
good. You're welcome. You're welcome. Any other questions? We have seen how to find both. We have seen how to find median. Copy. We are going to now look at mean. without wasting time. Hello? How are you? Yeah. Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Can take you. See you soon. Enjoy yourself. Any questions? How we are doing well? Well, media position is not important. But in case they do, you know how to do it. Because what we're looking for is media. But if they say you find media position, I know it's 15 and 16. Sometimes media position could just be 15 alone, assuming it has just one number at the middle. So anything has point, it means the 15th and 16th. If it doesn't have point, that means the answer is 15. Is it clear? Good. So let's conclude that matter. Remember, this is still on group 1 data. And what you have just seen on the board is frequency distribution, which is not a group data. So the C part is what we call a mean, Abi. And for you to solve mean, X, F.
Yeah,
What? Oh, now you gave. I know being more. You said, this is what you give us. That's what you give us, Abi. This one is FS. We'll continue this one to F.
Oh, yeah.
And so those wicked for us do up. And we can't disobey them. They are elderly people. So we have 4, 7, we have 5, 5, we have 6, 4. You know, if you don't want to draw a table, in exam, you have calculator. You can run it by saying 1 times 3 plus 2 times 5 plus 3 times 6 plus 4 times 6, 7 plus 5 times 5 plus 6 times 4. You get answer. All over addition of all, which is 10. You are done. Because it's a 10. All you just need to use your calculator can do a lot of work. Don't press. You have not done it. Just do it. Calculator, because immediately just see this table in exam. You don't need stress. Just for me, this time this plus 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 this time this. That's the numerator. All over frequency, which is 30, and you get that. But just because this is a class, we need to tell people that the frequency column will multiply the variable column, which is 1 times 3 is 3, 10, 18, 28, 25, and 21, 4. Then we add all this together, and this one is 30, what is it? 108. Simple. We now say that our mean, which is the S bar, is summation. This sigma, or summation. All over summation of what? M, which is 108 divided by 30. And what's the result? 3.6. That's it. It's as easy as that. It's not something too difficult that we cannot overcome. 3 points. Gone. Two more questions. We leave this on group data to group data. Sometimes in examination, like I said, algebra can enter. But that algebraic matter will only occur most cases with me. So copy those ones. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see something here. That was number 2. So this is not 3. Examination question can go this way. The question may just start this way, in this form, which is frequency distribution that we have done a bit. This X, which could be ages. They could write age there, whichever one. Maybe their ages is 20 or the variable, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then 45. And the question will go this way. There is 3, there is 5, there is the frequency. And the question write X, write X. Here could be X plus 1. And here could be 3. Based on this, the question says if X bar is 31, find the value of the X. You could see this in objective question. Can you do it, or I should go ahead? Okay, give it a try. The way you normally do your mean, Abi, it hasn't changed, just that an algebraic expression was included. You just do it the same way. Hello, follow this, and then become simple equation, which I believe is not straight. Those of us online have seen the question. Your knowledge of C on the board can give us the results of what I've just written on the board. To the manageable. I want to enter the
You know how people
it's true. So that the book will enter. Okay. Those of us online, any questions? Sort out that one. Let's see what you can do. The answer is not. Those of us online, are you trying? Anybody doing anything? Alpha. Oh yeah, now answer the way for answer. That is the same next perfection. I'm waiting. I know you must have done this. Must have done X, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Frequency, they must have written 3, 5, X, X, S plus 1, and then 3. I know they must have written FX. They wrote 60 here. They wrote 125, those who practiced. 30X, 35X, 40X plus 40. I know they didn't write that, but it's still the same thing. This is 135, this last one. Good. And they must have added like this. Instead of that method you are using, is objective, sharp, sharp. This is 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 plus 8, 12. 12 plus 3x. Is that what you did? Good. This side, help me with the calculator. 60 plus 125 plus 40 plus 135. What do you have? 360, Abby. They help me. This is 65, Abby. 65 plus 45x. 105. That is 105x, Abby. Yes, you must have done it. And if you have done that, the problem becomes so easy. S bar is summation of fx, summation of f. This is 31, and this is 360 plus 105x. Abby. All over 12 plus 3x. We'll cross what? Multiply. And for all indication, this is 360. Help me multiply. 31 times 12. What do you have? What is bigger? Okay. Let me do like this. This one will be better. But anyhow you do it, whichever one that comes first, you will get the same word answer. Are we following? Those of us online, I hope that this is 371. 31 times 12. Good. 31 times 3. 93, I mean. 93x equal 360 plus 105x. Is that okay? So the problem becomes so easy. So as far as you understand how to do mean, I mean, you will be able to do this. Collection of what? Lighters. So it's going to be 372 minus 360, I mean. And this is 105x minus 93x. Sorry, here, what is that? 12. And this one should be 12x, I mean. Yeah. Is somebody following? Yeah. Good. So 12 over 12 equal to what? X is what? Something, same thing. You can solve it. Here is 1, I mean. Here is 2. Then you multiply, you get the same thing. Because this times this should be 60. For this one will be 35. I mean, that will be 8. And everything will still point 9. Because this x is 1. If you add this together, it will be 45. Let me check. 360 plus 105. What do you have? Because x is 1. 465. And here is 15. 465 divided by 15 is 31. Is that this guy that? Very simple. And find it okay. Flo, I don't understand. Collection of lighters.
Okay.
It's plus everything is plus except this side.
I'm on the step ahead. That's why.
Okay, so is it clear now?
Collection of lighters.
Very good. So you can do so many at home. Okay? Good. Let me just leave this one with you as assignment at home. Just do it at home. We are done with we are done with this type. But this one, let me just that's you. Maybe manage that for us. I know it's too small, but manage it. Manage it. One, X. X is one. It's not that difficult. Those of us online, any questions? Are you coping? I hope you should. Knowledge of things and your idea of the equations, how to deal with equations. This is number 4, but it's an assignment. Just do it to manage it. I know it's very small, but it's the same thing I gave you, similar to what I did now. It's just that the algebra here is small. Here is x, here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is frequency. Here is y plus 2. Here is y minus 1. Here is 2y minus 3. Here is y plus 4. Here is 3y minus 4. Y plus 2, y minus 1, 2y. And the question here is saying, if the mean is 43 over 14, 43 over 14, find what? Y. Is that okay? So you can do it. Just try it at home. When next we come again with the so let's which one? 2y minus 3, yes. 2y minus 3, y plus 4. It's the same thing. You know, here everything, the whole algebra, all right. It's y, all right. All like this one, there are few places they were selected. The other ones are done. So if everything is done, what do you do? Yeah, this one is 31. 31 over 1 is still the same thing as the fraction. So it's not difficult. So that's all about on group 1 data. We want to see group data. Is that okay? Are you ready?
Mr. Vincent,
Yes.
please, what's the frequency on that one? For the
On that
assignment
one.
now. Yes. Y
the
plus
assignment.
1.
Y plus 2.
Okay. All
Y
right.
minus 2. Have you seen
Okay.
all?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Just try it at home. It's not something you need to bother yourself here. Or you get to look at what we have done and try it. I know it's very small, but help me manage it. It's
So
very small. It's small, help me manage it. I would have given you big one, but just help me manage small. Okay? We just concluded what they call on group 1 data. Like I said, under measure of position, the data could be grouped or what? On group. And there are rules of engagement as far as grouping is what concerned. Is that okay? Already? Group 1 data. If you are ready, let's go. It is a data, group data. It is a data. It is a data that has been organized. Group data. It is a data that has been organized or formed into groups. Organized into what? Groups. Is that okay? Full stop. There are basically 2 types of groupings. Only 2 types. 2 types of groupings. Namely, number 1. Number 1. This one is called up to. Up to what? Grouping. There are two types of grouping, but the first one is called up to group. I must know which one is up to. I must know the other one so that it will help you to solve some questions as it relates to mean, mode, median. Up to grouping. This type of grouping, this type of grouping, this type of what? Grouping, this type of grouping does not overlap. Overlap. That overlap means extend. It does not extend. It does not overlap. So the next group, in a simple language, I'm saying that this type of grouping are all independent of the other group. This one does not have any connection to the next group. This one will start and end here. The next one will begin from a neutral number or from a neutral point or location. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It does not overlap. It does not extend. It does not move close. It's not a continuation. Is that okay? So let's see example, e.g. Anytime you see this kind of group, example, e.g. You draw this. Anytime you see this type of group, you know this one is up to group. Let me write here. Let me just write. Let me write something like this. This is the average. Average. Let's write a group. Average. Average hourly earnings. Average hourly earnings. Number of workers. This is 5 to 9. 5 to 9. 10 to 14. 15. 15 to 19. 20 to 24. We have 17. We have 32. We have 25. We have 24. If you look at what I've written on the board, you begin to understand what I'm saying. The first group is independent of the second group because this first group starts from 5 up to 9. Are you getting the grammar? Up to grouping. The first one starts from 5 up to 9. And the next one starting from 10 up to 14. Another one from 15 up to 20, okay, 19. Another, you can see there is no connection. Every group is independent. It does not overlap. It does not continue in the other group. Is that okay? Take note, this is 10. This is a group, Abby. This group, when you see this kind of group that is under up to grouping, 10 to 14, or 5 to 9, or 15 to 19, or 20 to 24, we say this is class what? Class what? Limits. Up to grouping has what we call class limits. This first one you are seeing here is called lower class limits. This second one we are seeing is upper class limits. One good thing about this, when you are solving mean, the interval here is from 10 to 15, the range. That's the interval. The interval here, the interval should be 5. By the time I have converted it to class boundaries, but we are coming. The question, most question in examination, we set up to grouping, which is class limit. And class limit is not useful for calculating media and mode. And even me, to talk about assuming. Are you following? You have to change it from class limits to class boundary for you to use it to solve questions for mode, media, and mean. So if they give you question of, because this is what they always give you in exam, that second type of grouping is not always common. It's not always common. But in case they bring it, you should know what. But that type is not always common. This is the type they always give in exam. Class limit. It is from a class limit, you take it to class boundary, which is relevant for calculating media, mode of group words data like this. Now, still on number one. I have told you this class limit. I want to change it to class boundary so that I can understand. When you are given class limit, if you are asked to find mean, media, and mode, you must change this class limit to class what? Boundary. If the numbers involved are whole number, whole what? You know this whole number. You subtract 0.5, 0.5, 0.5 when the numbers in the group are whole number. But this is decimal. Decimal. Let's assume we have 2.5 to 3.5. Are you seeing this? You know this group is what? Decimal. This one is whole. For this one, you subtract what? You subtract 0.5 from lower and add 0.5 to the upper. So change it from class limit to class boundary. Is that okay? Then if it is decimal like this, how many decimal is this one? What? Because it's one decimal, you subtract this. That means 2.5 minus, let me press calculator. 2.5 minus 0.05. What do you have? Minus 0.05. What do you have? 2.41. Good. Then 3.5. Add 0.05 to it. Yes, so 3.5. This 3.5 plus this. Because you subtract and add. Plus 0.05. What do you have? What do you have? Are you seeing it now? Why this one is class what? Class what? This one has been changed to what? Is that okay? This one now is 0.5 and subtract. I mean, subtract 0.5, I'll get 9.15 to 14.15. This one is now in class what? Boundaries. Are you following? Sorry. If you will agree with me, I hope it didn't change. Okay. So like I was saying, now this one is lower. Class what? Boundary. This one is upper class boundary. I hope it's clear. Those of us online, are you following? Remember, when it is one decimal, the one it is a whole number. One decimal, and then if it is two decimal, what will I do again? Are you getting there? But I know in examination, this one is the rare case the most, but we have to let you know as the case may be. So I have succeeded And letting you know that we have two types of grouping. First one is called up to grouping. If I do this one, I have what? 4.5 to 9.5, 9.5 to 14.5, 14.5 to 19.5, 19.5 to 24.5. Are you see where it's going? It has changed from limit to bound. Subtract 0.5 from this whole number. So the thing will now change to 4.5 to 9.5, 9.5 to 14.5, 14.5 to 19.5, 19.5 to 24.1. That's the result of our adjustment. Are you seeing it? From class limit to class what? Bound. That's what I just did there. This is the limit. They have changed the what? Boundaries. You add to the upper. That's it. That's it. Like I said in examination, you always see class limits, but you are expected to change it from class limit to class boundary. Is it clear? Good. Put it down. Those of us online, I hope there's no question. And maybe later, by the time I do that one. Or you just stand it so they can see it and probably ask questions where I need. No, objective is good. If you know, objective is somehow challenging. Maybe you have not read. But if you have read, objective is, yeah, it will be as if you have read. Because the objective is not where you try to manage. You must understand what we are doing here. But if it is theory, you can solve number 4 and do not understand number 7. And you go. Did you understand? So that is it. Oh, you have not written out. Please do. So now we can move to the back. It's only 2 times. But you must understand this, because this is what comes out regularly. And if you don't understand this, you can't find mode and median or group data. Number 2. That was 1, Abi. Number 2 is what we call less than grouping. Is that okay? That's number 2. You know, the difference between this and this is very simple. This one is independent. This one is not. You overlap. All right. Less than grouping. Are you there? And I think number 2 now. If they go back, go forward. About 2. This type of grouping overlaps or extends to the next group. In a simple language, continue. Or simply put, these groups or each group are not independent. Each group are not what? Independent of the other group. Is that okay? Let's see how that one works. Like I said, In examination, they can't give you that type. It's not common. But if they do, you know what we're talking about. They don't give that because this is the one they will give you. You have to convert. But if they give you this, you don't need to convert. It's already in class boundary. Are you getting it? But it's not common. It's not common. Most questions that we see in past questions, they don't bother giving that type. Because that type is like direct access to finding the problem solved. This is the weight. This is number of coconuts. Number of coconuts. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and then 40 to 50. You can see for yourself. Now this one starts from what? Zero. Here. You won't say 10. It's less than 10. Because the next group starts from 10. Less than 20. Because another one starts from 20. This is less than 30. From 30. So these are all class boundaries. Is that okay? Because they are class boundaries, you don't need to change anything. Oh, sorry. Our frequency 10, 27, 19, 6, and 2.
So when it's like this, not right.
You don't need to change anything. You don't need to subtract 0.5 because 10 to 20, this one is already class what? Boundaries. Is that okay? This is already lower class what? Boundary. This one is already upper class. Do you understand? So this one I don't need to change anything. Everything has been done. No stress here. No subtraction of anything. No addition of anything. This is the opposite. You have to add and subtract. Because this is limit. But this is already bound. But like I said, 0 less than 10. Because it's less than, look at the grammar. That's how we form the grammar from. 0 to less than 10. So this is less than grouping. But like I said in examination, most of the question, you will see this. Because this is direct. But this is what they will give you always. But if they give you this, it's a straight jack. You don't need straight. Any question? Good. So put it down. We'll now take maybe one question and see how to find mean, mode, median before we go for today. If we can take that 3. But if we can't, at least we have started. Is it clear now? Very good. So the first question I'm going to use, that one on the board already. Let's use that one. This is what I mean. So we're saying that under this group data, are you following? Under this group what? Data. The first question for today is this. And in that first question that we're talking about today, we're asked to find A, mean, B, median, C, mode. Are you with me? There's a question. You know, when we are talking about mean, what we do was this time, this time, this. But now we can't do that for this. Because this is group. And when it's group, there are ways of handling such things. This is already your notes. Can I click?
Yes.
We just have to remind me what to say. But no, let me go decide. Let me go decide. Let me go decide. Those of us online, I hope you are coping. So in solving this question now, question one, eh? I'll just draw the line like this. This is average average hourly earnings, which is 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24. I hope that's all. Yeah. Then here is the number of workers, which is not frequent. CRB. We're going to find what they call mid point or mid value. Some will say midpoint or mid what value, whichever one. Here is 17, here is 32, here is 25, here is 24. Help me as fast as you can. Let me add the frequency together. Let me know whether I did. Yeah. Is this not it? Or 98? Help me divide 98 by 2. 49. It says it's 49, 49. Are you sure? Is it 98? No problem. Thank you. No problem. So let's go. Let's go. No, we're working. Watch. This will be our X. You know, this is a group. We can't use that group to find me. We have to find the class center or midpoint or mid value or the center point, whichever grammar. Watch you. This is lower bit. This is upper bit. Add it together. What do you have? 14 divided by 2. 7. Good. The next one. This one 24 divided by what do you have? Good. Are you sure? 12 bit. Watch you. If I have done, because what is on the board here are all equal intervals. When it's equal interval in exam, you don't need to bother and say, watch you. See me. 6, 7. 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5, 12 now. 7 plus 5, 12. 12 plus 5, 17. 17 plus 5, 22. Oh, yeah, help me cross check. This plus this divided by 2, what do you have? So cross check. Don't believe me too much. Don't cross check. Yes.
Sorry, sir.
You're welcome. We have not gone far. No, you have copy number 1.
Right. I don't copy the question.
Right. No, number 1. Where I did the up to. Oh, you didn't copy the other one. But in the group. Check. In the group, we just explain to you. Look at what we did. What we did not much. We are still going to redo it. We said that this is what? Independent of this. You got that for 11. We now say 10 to what? 14 is a class what? Class limit. Is that okay? This class limit. We now change it from class limit to class boundary, which we are still going to use now, by subtracting 0.5. So from what you can see on the board, here is lower class what? This upper class what? Limit. Are you following? From here, you change it from class limit to class boundary for us to solve mean mode median. And in that case, you subtract 0.1. 5. Is that okay? Because it's whole number. If it is 1 decimal place, you subtract 0.05. If it's something like 2.5 to 3.5, you know, this is 1 decimal bit. If that is the limit, if this is class limit, and I want to change it from class limit to class boundary, 2 decimal. You know, it's there 1 decimal. Subtract 2 decimal. Subtract from here to give us 2.45 to 3.55. You subtract and you add. If it's 2 decimal, this zero will increase to 3 decimal. It was 1 decimal here. I'm subtracting 2 decimal. But 0.05. But this one is the whole number. We subtract what? So subtract. You get what? 9.5 to 14.5. You agree with this? So this is what we call class what? Boundaries. And this first one will be lower what? Then lower class boundary now. We don't change that. This one will become upper B. That's the main thing to remember here. Because that's what we're going to use when finding mode and what median. Is it clear? Examination will always give you class limit. Class boundary is not always common, but in case you are given, less than group, this less than this second group. This one is called less than, that's number 2. You know, I say there are 2 types of group in a bit. This is number 2. And that number 2 shows that each group is not independent. This one starts from where? 0. That means less than 10. Because the next one is starting from 10. Less than 20. Less than 10 from 10. So this is, no, this one overlaps. This one does not overlap. So this is not dependent. No, this is not independent. But this is independent. And this one will produce class boundaries. This one will produce class limit. That we need to change to what? That is something. I'm going to see you detail. Now I want to find what? Question what? Which is me. You know, for me, this is a group. We can't say distance. We need to find the middle point of this, which we call the midpoint, or the mid value, or the class center, which I have given as variable s. This is our average hourly earnings, Abi. So I say this plus this divided by 2. 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 And when I did the first one 7, I got 12. As well as the first is 5. And because it's equal interval, I just add 5 to this, I get this. Add 5, add 5. I don't need to bother myself that much. Is it clear now? So we are moving. I haven't done this. I will now look for what? What we know before FS, Abi. This is no more relevant. After I must find midpoint, it's no more relevant. So it's going to be higher press calculate 17 times 7. 1. The next one times 2 times 12. 2. Okay, 384. Next. 25 times 17. 425. 425. Huh? No. 425. Next. 528. 528. You add all this. You add this one. You say this is 98 data, Abi. So add this for us. Those of us online, I hope you are copying. 1456. So here is 1456 all over 98. What do you have? 14.81. Have you seen how to find B of a group and when it was not a group? That. Any question? Is it clear now? Or you are doing well? Good. So that's how to find B. The next question.
This one and this second one.
So this one. This one. This one is that we don't need to go and find class boundary. But here we have to find class boundary because of median and mode formula. Their formula involves looking for that. But for me, doesn't affect. You just find class center. I'll go back to what we know before FS. I'll get the result.
Okay, so this one is the solution for this.
Yeah, that's the solution for question 1A. So this is the first question. We're only using that same data. We want to find median. Median here needs formula. You know the formula? When it is group, median needs formula. You can only use class center to find that. Are you following? But from what you said that time, zeta is 49, it's also 49, I mean. The way I'm looking at it, and that means I don't know whether I'll be able to find mode. No, I don't think I'll be able to find median. Because not, okay, something will follow the meter. 98, what do you have? 49, 43, 48, 48, I think. 48, 48. And something will follow the meter. It's one thing. Let me check.
19 very much.
It's 14. So if we look 48, 48, two number will be at the meter.
Yes, sir.
And that two number at the middle will be serious.
Yeah.
We can't do that in this one. No, we can't do that in this one because there will be two numbers. So we can't do it here. We can't do median. Because in this case now, we won't be able to find median class. So I'm going to change the question. Yes, it won't work. So we'll just be able to look for 2. But maybe this other one, we'll use that one. Because there won't be median frequency. Our formula has median frequency. If we use that one, we won't have median because there will be one here. There will be one here. Are you following?
What are the formula?
No. Except I want to start saying 10 to 19. But that is not acceptable in our formula. So it can't work.
So what's the purpose of this class boundary?
For us to find median and mode. I will use this one now to find when we write the formula down later. But for this one, we only find A and B. Is that okay? Because we're having 2 values there. So for mode, here now we can find modal class. This is the class that has the highest frequency, Abi. But unlike median, we can't find modal class. Because if you count all this, it's 98, Abi. 98, Abi. And when you have 98, you now have 48, 48. 2 numbers will be at the middle. I know that this 2 is 49. 1 will be here, 1 will be here. So in our formula for calculating median, we have what we call median frequency. In this case, I have median frequency, but we can do that for this one later. But let's see. Now that we are doing this one, let's just do the mode. Mode is L1 plus change at time 0 all over change at time 1 plus change at time 1 all times what? C. That's the formula for calculate. So people can write their own differently. No one. But the content remains what? The same. But we'll explain as the same is to you. You know, when you are doing a differentiation, there's not called divide from David. And that divide means delta, change. So this is change at time 0. Change. And this is class interval. Orange.
That's this one.
Is that?
The mode is L1. L1.
No. This is L1. Lower class band. Lower class band. L1. And that is why we are changing it from limit to what? Because the formula has boundary needs. Are you following? The formula has L1. Remember, this is mode for group data. When we are doing mode from group, it was just direct. We look at what is common. But when it comes to mode of group, you need a formula, which is this. Some may write their formula. This is a row change. Some may write FO. This change at time 0. Change at time 0. Some may write FO. Some may write DO. The nomenclature is not a problem. But what's important here is the concept of the problem. Now, look at the board now. First of all, in case objective question may say, find the modal one. The modal what? Class. What's the modal class on the board? What's the modal class? Good. So this is the modal class. I know that this modal class is class what? Limit. I still do it again so that I can understand. This is the class limit. And you must take it from class limit to what? Boundary. By saying this is 9.5 to 14 point what? So this is now class what? I hope you are following. Because this our formula does not have anything to do with limits. So this one is our lower class boundary. I don't have anything to do with this one. No. Limit occurs in this type, which is up to grouping. But boundary occur in less than grouping. There are two types of grouping. This or this. Is that okay? Now, this one is upper, but I don't need this upper. So you know, in my formula, I don't want to write it. Is it clear? I can clean this up. Good. So with all this information on the board, we can conveniently say median or modal frequency is 32, Am I correct? Modal frequency, right? Because objective question, you know, is objective. They can ask you find the modal class. You should be able to define it. 10 to what? 14. Modal frequency, you should be able to find it. Is that okay? Now, the modal frequency is 32. What's the frequency before 32? 17. So our formula involving change at time 0 is going to react between 32, 17, and 25. There's one in front. Very good. So let me throw more light so that where L1 is lower what? Class boundary, at least the grammar will be clearer. This change at time 0. And this one means difference between the modal frequency and premodal frequency. You know, the modal frequency is 32. The premodal is 17. That is settled. Another one is also called the difference, because you know that change is different. Difference between the modal frequency and postmodal frequency. I hope it's settled. And then post and pre, this is it. Pre-election and post-election. No. Sorry. Don't mind. This marker. This one. So change that time 0, change that time 1. So there is a pre and there is a post. And you are aware. I can clean that. Yes. There's a C there. C there is the length of a class interval. Everything is set. So with this now we can solve mode. The modal class is 10 to 14, and the boundary is 9.5 to 14.5. So L1 from our formula is 9.5. 32 minus 17. All over 32 minus 17 plus 32 minus 25. Everything class interval, look at the board. 14.5 minus 9.5 should be 5, is that correct?
Sorry, that,
See. Is it? Yeah, different. This is different. Between modal class, and pre. Pre is not 17. Then it's post. Post is 25. Good. Settle. Then C, 10.5. No, it's 14.5 minus 9.5. Is it 5?
not define what star series.
Same idea. You don't care about length of the class interval. This interval now, what's the length? The difference. 5 and 9. So we go put 5 here. Is it okay? 14.5. Not 14 minus 10. Oh. If you use 5 for minus 10, it's 4 you get. Oh. Because this one is limit. You are talking about boundaries. 14.5 minus 9.5. So settle. So everything now is 9.5. 9.5 plus. What is the result for that? Minus 7. What do you have? 15. So we have 15. All over what? 15. This one? Is that 7? 7? Is that correct?
Yes.
Good. We have again 9.5 plus 15 over 22, have it? Times what? This is 9.5 plus 75, have it? Over 22, have it? This one is what? This now. Okay, let's do like this. Let's do like this. Help me do like don't waste our time. This times this. This is over 1, have it? This times this. Divided by 22. So we'll get something here. So that we don't rewrite it too much.
75.
75 divided by 22. What do you have? 3.4. Okay, like this, Abby. Add the two together, what do you have? That should be 13 point something? Or 12? 12.9. Is it 9.1? If it says this 3.41, 1 should be there, Abby.
3.41.
If it is 4 plus 5, 9, Abby. And it is 9. Then 9 plus 3 is 12. There's still 1 there, Abby. Except you want to leave it as 12.9 approximately. No problem. So this is how to find what? And you are aware. This is 10 to what? This is 9.5 to what, Abby? The mode is here, Abby. It falls within that left. Is it clear? That's how to find mode. Remember, mode has a formula when it comes to group data. Median also has a formula when it comes to group data. What I will just leave you with here, you know, this is a question, Abby. This is a question. Very good. But copy, I'm going to write formula for median on the board. I will now do the explanation. In this question, I'm going to find mean, mode, median, using the formula on the board after my explanation. Then we'll call it a day for now. Just practice. They say 9 make perfection. You have money, get a copy, it's self-explanatory to help yourself to improve on this small mathematics that is on the board. Those of us online, are you copying? Are you tired of this me mode? Oh, is it okay? Okay. Unlike people. Okay. Unlike how na day 6 left out of 38. I saw that. Okay, 13.
All of them.
7 don't go. We will soon go. You know, when the thing on day, when we started being more, they were happy. And when the thing on the enter different between, you know, they don't even go to. When we started the group data, is Madam Weeb there? Weeb. Madam. Aha, I don't tire. Yeah, I don't get that. I heard you. I know. The baby fell like this. You know, so when the children become serious, those way like, oh, the truth. So when this guy did say, I will not understand. Okay, can I clean this formula? Let me just put the mode there, then we'll continue. And we'll start from here. But this one now, we're going to find, I want to find main mode median. I follow it. So we'll start from here so that others can also cope. We'll start from there. We'll see through more light so that we'll not go into them. But this is formula for median. It's also L1. But this one is summation. Okay, N. Okay, that's right. Okay, then I N over 2. And you know that N is summation of the F. N means summation of F. Minus summation of FD all over FM into C. Already you know L1 now. Hello? You know L1. Good. You know C. This is FM. FM station, remember? So this one is median frequency. FM. Median frequency. That one is set. Already we know modal frequency. So this is median frequency. Already this is a modal frequency. This one, I think. And from when you do your normal calculation now, for instance, now, let me press this is called total. So divide this get 32, I think, which means talk about 31. You know, this is already more than 31. So here will be the median frequency. Median frequency is 27. Are you following? Now, the frequency before 27 is what? 9 be this one. This one means summation of all the frequencies before median frequency. And which is 10. Sometimes they have 10 other ones. You add them before this. Assuming here was our median frequency. Are you following? We'll add this to me for that place. So is there anything I have not explained?
So that's fine.
This is 54, Abi. The total you got is 54. So here's 54. Remember that N. N means summation of what? No, summation of F. This is N. This means this. This means this. And this is over 2. There's no other thing.
That's what define it's not about no.
Maybe we have defined this.
No, as in by writing it. Also, you define that.
Okay, no one. Where L1 equal to lower class N is summation of what? F. Summation of F means sum of all frequencies. Frequencies before median frequency. FM is median frequency. What else again? C, length of class interval. I hope everything is set to that. What is the assignment now? What is the assignment on the board? This is the assignment of it. You find, no, you're going to find mean. You're going to find mean, mode, and what? Median. How many questions are I giving now? 2. So we'll continue from there by His grace. Online people, any question? Those of us remaining there, any queries? God bless you. See you when the need arises. Bye for now. First copy, yes. At least measure of the position. No, almost. No, say if we finish and I will not add maybe assume name, no,